I remember my first night waking to all the lights coming on and them saying medical emergency Turlingwood, and I realised that emergency was me and that I might really, really die. And the nurses that I normally look after were looking after me and making sure that I was alright. Unfortunately, I stabilised reasonably quickly with steroids and all of those sort of things. But I then was told that the next morning that I would need to go to intensive care so that I could have something that's called non-invasive ventilation. And that's basically they strap a mask to your face and it pushes oxygen into your lungs and opens them up. And I have done this 1,000 times on people. But when we do it, when people come in, not for COVID, it's very gentle. We start gentle, we talk to them. It's scary having something pushed over your face. It's not a nice feeling to have. And that kind of, because I knew what I needed to do, I guess that some of that made it a little bit better. And that would be a more controlled process because they'd sort of calm things down. So I went back to sleep again and woke to find the ITU team coming to do what they call an ITU retrieval, which sounds like an awful thing if you don't know that that's what they're doing. It's quite awful when you do know what they're doing. And they were all very, very professional and very, very lovely, but I didn't feel safe. And nobody looked at me, apart from one little nurse from the ward who just stuck her hand in mine and said, "I'm here, Jo, and I'm going to stay with you." And I've never been more grateful for somebody. When they talk about all the things that you can be given, actually just that human touch. And I know really they're not supposed to hold your hand because they're supposed to look after themselves, but instinctively I think that's what she thought was the right thing to do.